Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my posts. Today's video is a Frosty Centerpiece. This was super easy to put together. And if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, I'm starting off with my silver glitter tray. It's not necessary. You can use anything you want. And then I'm using some of the clear glass ornaments that I just got. And to give them color, I'm going to be using Glitter It. You don't have to use Glitter It. I have this on hand. Some people use Mop and Glow floor wax, or Future, or any kind of clear floor wax. I've heard of people using Elmer's clear glue, but it takes forever and a day for that to dry. Some people have used polyurethane to do these. I have never tried it, so I can't say whether it works or not. This Glitter It, like I said, I have it on hand. I bought a whole lot of it when Walmart had it. And I really love the way this works, and it dries clear and stays clear. Knock wood, I haven't had any of them turn yellow. Then I'm going to use glitter. This is the glitter that I just bought. You can see it in the haul that I just did, and I've got two kinds here. I've got the chunky and I've got the ultra fine. And I've also got white, and I have this in the ultra fine, and I have the chunky that I just got. So I think I'm going to use these two. I'm not sure if I'm going to add silver to it or not. If I do, it'll just be silver glitter. Okay, I have some baby blue ribbon to go with the glitter. I was actually looking for something a little bit thinner, but that's what I found. Okay, I'm going to be adding candles to this centerpiece. I have the battery operated ones that I just got at the Dollar Tree. And there's the short ones. I'm not exactly sure which ones I'm going to be using. And then I have regular candles. There's white and silver. And for the candles, I'm going to be using, this is called Candle and Soap Painting Medium. And this you add to paints to paint on candles. And for the paint, I have some, this is called Blue Cotton. This is so baby blue, it's amazing. I just love this shade. And then I have a couple of Folk Art Metallics. These are two shades of metallic blue. This one is Metallic Blue Pearl. This one is just called Blue Pearl. Focus, please. I'm using the new camera. I'm not sure how we're going to do with this because this is the first time I have played with it. Okay. You're also going to need a paintbrush. You're going to need a funnel or a piece of paper that is turned into a cone or turned into something like a funnel. But that's about everything you're going to need for this. I'm not going to go insane with the florals this time. This is just a really simple centerpiece that's got a whole lot of components. I'm also going to be using Dollar Tree candle holders, and these candles fit right in there, and because it has that little rubber grip on the bottom, it stays nicely. Okay, first thing I'm going to do now is get started on the ornaments. Okay, the first thing I did was take the lid off the ornament, and I'm pouring. So I took the lid off of the glitter. And I'm just going to make sure that I have the glitter all over the inside. And then I'm going to dump it back into the bottle. And I have a glitter funnel. And I do believe I got that at Michael's quite a while ago. And I'm going to start by putting some chunky glitter in here. And I'm going to pour out any excess glitter. And I'm going to leave this upside down. And I'm using an egg carton because it's so much smaller that it's going to keep the opening up. And that's one down. And I'm going to repeat this with, I'm going to do another one of the chunky just because I love that hologram. And then I'm going to do one or two in the fine, and then I'll start with some white ones. Okay, I've got some candles. And this is the candle painting medium. And this is the pearlescent paint. And what I'm going to do is put some of this on a styrofoam plate, and then you add equal amounts of paint. And I'm just going to use my paintbrush to mix this up. And sometimes this stuff covers in one coat, sometimes two. So I'm going to paint just about a half of this candle. And then once the paint dries, I'll turn it over and paint the other side. For these that I got at the Dollar Tree, I'm just going to paint since they are plastic and not wax. And for this I'm going to use Delta's Gleams. And this is a pearl finish. It's just white pearl. I thought about using the silver, but I really like the blue and white. And I don't know if you can see the pearlescence of this paint, but it actually does look like white pearl. So I'm going to paint these 3/4 of the way done. When it's dry, I'll do the other side. Okay, now I've got my ribbon, and I want to make these loops just about as high as the candlestick holders. And I'm going to make 3 loops. Cut off the excess. I'm going to gather the bottom together. And I'm just going to take some wire and twist it around the bottom and get it nice and tight. And cut off the excess. And it's going to add color to it. I can keep them straight up. I can lay them down. However I decide they look okay. I'm going to make probably 4 more of these. I may need more. And now that I have all the parts finished, it's time to put it together. Okay, the first thing I did was play around with my candle holders. Wasn't quite sure how they were going to fit. I knew I'd get them in there, I just wasn't sure how. These 2 are, well actually these 4 are crystal, and these 2 are a little taller. These are just about the same size as the Dollar Tree ones. So I knew I wanted the taller ones in the center. And now I get to play with the candles, and I don't know which ones are going to go where. So I'm going to play around and we'll be back when I decide. I think I like the white ones in the center, the tall blue ones in the back, and the shorter blue one in the front. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay, now I'm going to fill the empty spaces with the ribbons. And I'm just going to play around with this until I get it to the fullness that I want it. Okay, I like it like this. I've got 1 on each side and 2 in the front and 2 in the back. And now I'm going to fill in with the ornaments. I'll be playing with these, not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet either. Well, I finally got it arranged the way I really like it. I've put all the ornaments in the center between the bows, and I like the way that white pearl tone showed up on those candles. It gives it another type of gleam. And I probably could have done other ornaments. I could have done more ribbon, but I like it the way it is. I think it's going to set off my tablescape very well. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.